Anime follows the life of Arata Hinohara, who was a depressed high school student who used to be a talented athlete, but he was betrayed and bullied by his best friend in high school. Since then, he has been unable to live freely, because the trauma of this betrayal has remained firmly in his mind, just like the trauma that a girl with short hair usually leaves in men. But everything changes when one day he switches places with another person from a parallel world, and is immediately thrust into a battle in which only the winner can survive. This forces him to face his fears, and he becomes one of the strongest heroes in the world. But before all this happened, he was just a coward, because the constant bullying from his best friend in high school, Masato, had completely broken him. He was getting a little more excited thanks to the new friend he made in high school. But when he saw his new best friend talking to some bullies about how he was never Arata's friend, his heart broke, and Arata became even more depressed. He lost all faith in others, and thought that he could never trust anyone again. He just wanted to disappear from this world. Meanwhile, in another world, another boy, also named Arata, is running away from home. His grandmother tells him to give up running away and accept his fate, but Arata Roman II refuses to pretend to be a woman, because he considers himself a homophobic boy, so he would never be able to be a cross-dresser, and his grandmother, enraged because he is talking back, attacks him with a magic attack, and he falls into the sea. He is later rescued by his grandmother, who tells him that he has no choice but to live as a woman from now on, and become the next ruling princess of the kingdom. It turns out that their kingdom is always ruled by a princess with magical powers, and the princess is always chosen by their clan, and the current princess is already old. This is because many decades have passed, and his clan has not had a girl to replace her. So Arata's grandmother declared that he was a girl when he was born, and now he must become the next ruling princess. He tells her that this is impossible, because only women can use magic in this world, and that is one of the most important criteria for becoming a ruling princess. However, his grandmother tells him that if he does not become the next princess, his entire clan will be purged for failing to fulfill their duty. She also tells Arata to swallow his pride and become a woman so that he can protect his entire clan and his divine weapon. Arata too then picks up the rusty sword and starts playing with it, saying that it is just a piece of trash and not a divine weapon. His grandmother yells at him, but suddenly she has a stroke, and upon seeing her like this, Arata starts laughing. Just kidding, he really has no choice but to act like a woman for the sake of his clan. The next day, Arata gets into a carriage with his personal servant, Kadoha, who explains that the princess subdues the gods of this world who reside in Sword. The current princess has already ruled for 2 terms, totaling 60 years, and is very old. Unfortunately, this lecture does not help Arata feel better, and he continues to feel horrible about having dressed as a woman, and what he wants most is to disappear from this world completely.